Hey there, everybody. Top of the morning to you. Yes, yes. It is Tuesday, March 17th, otherwise known as St. Patrick's Day. Yes, you are correct. It is the day that when I was growing up meant that I could catch a leprechaun and find a pot of gold, and it was just a magical day. And now, as an adult, for those who celebrate, means corned beef and cabbage and Guinness and parades and all types of just fun festivities. Um, I don't think I've actually ever had corned beef and cabbage. Not that I wouldn't like it. I think it's delicious. I like cabbage and I like corned beef. The fact that I've never had them together is a little weird. Guinness, not a fan of. Um, can't do the dark beers. But that's not what this walk is about. Let's talk about leprechauns. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but it is associated with luck. And I do love talking about luck. But quick story. When I was a kid, I was convinced that leprechauns were real. And I'm not saying that they're not now, but I was thoroughly convinced. And I had a glass of milk, and the milk turned green, and it blew my mind. And my mom said, "Can you see what the leprechaun did? It turned the milk green." And I was over the moon with excitement. Um, but then my sister spilt my glass of milk, and you would have thought that the world had ended and that all my hopes and my dreams and all the luck in the world would have disappeared with that glass of milk. But it didn't. But I was mortified. It was a very traumatic experience for me, and some could say that it triggered a core memory, and I've really never forgotten about that. And I still give my sister a grief about it every now and then, about how she knocked over my milk, my green milk. I think it still bugs me a little to this day. But hey, for those of you who have kids out there, I hope you did some fun things like made some leprechaun traps or did a gold hunt or any of the fun things that you can do when you have younger kids, because I really enjoyed that growing up. I enjoyed doing fun things like that when my kids were younger. And it doesn't need to all be about drinking. Just be about greed, right? Just finding gold, catching a leprechaun, getting his wishes. Come on, right? Oh, everyone wanted the wishes. The pot of gold would be nice too. But I didn't do any fun fact digging folklore about the leprechauns or any of that or the history of St. Patrick's Day. Just thought it'd be fun to talk about as I took my walk around the neighborhood. And yeah, that's it. That's where we are. If you go out today, be safe. If you're gonna drink, be safe. You know, as always. And yeah, enjoy your day. Celebrate, don't celebrate. If you do something different, go do that. Have fun. But just be careful. If you see a leprechaun out there, grab him and give you a pot of gold or some wishes. I don't know. But on that note, remember, you don't need the whole path today. You only need one step. So, hey, thanks for walking with me, and I'll see you on my walk tomorrow. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. See you then.